Draw generic rectangle to calculate each of the following products. So we're being asked to draw a generic rectangle so we can calculate product. Now product means multiplication, so you're going to see that dot over there, that means multiplication. So product, multiplication. A generic rectangle is when we draw ourselves a 2x2, for example, rectangle would have like the two numbers here and then two numbers here. If we have a 3-digit number, then we would have another row, like a 3-digit by 2-digit. So, and we multiply. So right now, letter B does have 3 digits. So that's what I would use this model for. I'm going to start with letter A though in this video. So I have 34 times 91. So what we want to do is break apart the number. So 34 is made out of a 30 plus 4. So 3 is in the place of the tens, or 3 groups of 10. And then 4 is in the place of the ones. And then times 91. So 9 is in the place of the 10. So you have to write 90. And then plus 1. That gives you 91. So that's how we're breaking it apart. Now that we have a 2x2, and by is that multiplication, it's like the length times the width. So we're ready to draw the rectangle. So 2x2. So one space for the 30, and then we have space for the 4. And then that's the 2 rows. I don't need to do extra. I can erase the extra. And then on the other side, we want to have space for the 90. And then we need a space for the 1. Now, it's called generic because we can draw it the way it looks, but in accuracy, 90 is way larger than 1, right? So I'm drawing it with even space, even though it's not the same numbers. And all we have to do now is multiply. So if I start multiplying to find area of this yellow one, I have to look at, well, what is the length? So let's zoom in here. So the length is 30 times, and what's the width? So the width is 90. So inside I have 3 times 9. So when we have those zeros, when we multiply, we're gonna copy them. So 27 hundredths, or 27 with the 2 zeros. So I like to kind of underline to say, oh yeah, there they are. So the product just for this is 2,700. Now you want to do the same thing for all the other 3 numbers. So if I do this one next, I have to look above again and say, well, this is 4, and then this is 90. So that's what I can write down, or 90 times 4. And again, 9 times 4 I do first, so that's 36, and then copy that 0. So this is the number. So continue with the work for example A. So what you want to do next is add them all up. So right now I have 2 numbers, so I'm going to line them up by their place value. So this is the place of the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands. So 360 need to be added. So you have 2 more numbers to add, and then add them all together and get the answer for the product, which means the total area. So go ahead and try B on your own after you finished up example A, and remember B will be broken apart into 3 parts. So 421, you would have a 400, the number 20, and the number 1. So that all together makes that. And the 36 will be a 30 and a 6. So you would multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and then add them all up to find the product. So finish this problem on your own.